Thank you for the kind words, Wiley. It's been a joy having you as a student and knowing you in general these past few years. Seniors, as many of you prepare to enter an institution of higher learning this fall, get ready to hear one of the most popular questions you'll hear for the next 2 or 4 years when someone finds out what school you attend. Hey, you attend insert any school here. Do you know my friend Mike? Here's a little advice. Whenever you're asked this question, always answer with the following reply. Yes. Yes, I do know Mike. He owes me money. And he said you could spot him. The most popular question, though, and the #1 pickup line in college you'll hear, of course, is, what's your major? If you don't know the answer to that question yet, seniors, don't worry. You'll have plenty of time to figure it out, and all of us are expecting it to change as frequently as the number of calls you'll make home asking your parents for money. Although I haven't read the Spark Notes entry on how to choose a rewarding career and live a meaningful life, I do encourage you to be a nerd about something. I use nerd in a loving manner, and what I mean is that I only want you to be passionate about something and pursue a career in something you love. I've always known I'm an English dork. I can't hide who I am. I discovered this when I went over to the house of a girl I was dating a few years ago. She showed me the rooms of her brothers to show me the trophies her brothers earned for the various sports they played. When this girl asked me what trophies I had in my room, I said the only trophies I had were the books I read that filled my bookshelf. She said, yeah, someone who doesn't play sports would say that, wouldn't he? I know she was absolutely right, but don't worry, I got the last laugh when I replied, well, you know what? At least I didn't graduate from Madison. Go figure, that relationship didn't work out. In order to prove to myself, though, that I wasn't full of it, I went home and looked at the books in my bookshelf. The Catcher in the Rye, The Lord of the Flies, The Scarlet Letter, Twilights. What's this doing here? Property of Miss Ray Fairbanks. Figures. Scanning the titles, I realized that all the books in our shelves all reflect an aspect of growth. Some works reflect our intellectual growth, like James Joyce's Dubliners. Other works reflect our spiritual growth, like the Bible or the Quran. And several works reflect our personal growth, like Everybody Poops. Don't ask. Reflect on the works that have filled your bookcase over the years. Goodnight Moon, Where the Wild Things Are, The Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, Goosebumps, Harry Potter, and Little House on the Prairie. I'm sorry, actually, this is the list, the personal summer reading list of Mr. Rumsey. Sorry about that. Also, look forward to the works that will fill your bookcase over the years. Cracking the GRE, The Joy of Cooking, How to Plan the Perfect Wedding Without Going Broke, The Great Baby Name Book, and How to Retire Happy, Wild, and Free. Seniors, continue to read, continue to grow. Your required reading for English class is done, for now. Don't feel pressured to read the canon. If you love the classics, so be it. I didn't learn to love them personally until they didn't become required reading, and I learned something new each time I reread a work. Keep reading what you love, find the time to read something new, build your own bookshelf, and build your own trophy case, literally or metaphorically. The last thing I'd like to share with you seniors is a secret that I've kept hidden from everyone except a few colleagues, and it's this. For the past 3 years that I've been at Marshall, I've been living with my parents in their home in McLean. A person could say, hey, it's not normal for a 26-year-old to live with his parents. And to that I reply, get out of my room, Dad. He's very nurturing. Some of you may be shocked, most could care less, and many are probably thinking, knew it. You can make fun of me as much as you want, but as I look out into this shimmering crowd of red and blue, I know that some of you will be sharing my fate. Much to the chagrin of some parents upstairs. Here's some simple advice for those of you who are lucky to spend more time at home. Get to know your parents as well as they know you. As I'm packing my bags to move into my own house, located actually right next door to Marshall, I have realized that the best part about living with my parents is that I got to know them as adults when I became an adult. A joy that I hope that you get to share with your parents too. Here's another reason to cherish your family, and let's be honest and level with each other, 09. Some of you have been more challenging to raise than others. And you know who you are. Those of you who were blasting the High School Musical soundtrack for months straight, I'm talking to you. Show your family the love they deserve, for this day is for you, but as the Brigadier General also eloquently noted, it's also for them. It's fitting that on graduation that you're surrounded by your loved ones, for they are the ones who will always support you and be there to protect you when you need it. At least, that's my hope, parents, family, and friends. But you're going to need to prove it today. For we all know that graduation is a day when love is measured in sound. So please join me in not holding back when all of our seniors are recognized. There are very few moments in life when love can be expressed with a foghorn. And today is one of those days. Enjoy it. Be a nerd about something, read what you love, and cherish your family always. These are just a few of the recommendations I borrowed from the Wikipedia page on how to live a meaningful life. Don't bother looking it up when you get home. The page has already been edited 100 times by now. With full sincerity, I'd like to thank all of you for asking for me to be here today. And it's an honor in general to be a part of anything related to Marshall, but it's especially meaningful to be a part of such a dedicated, talented, and hardworking faculty and staff that we have here. And it's an honor to have taught all of you. For those of you who I knew, my time was blessed for having shared it with you. For those of you I didn't get to know, the loss is truly mine, but we still have the rest of the day to fix that. Regardless of who you are, it's been an honor to be Marshall Statesman with all of you. I hope to see all of you at the all-night grad party this evening, at homecoming this fall, and at back-to-school night years from now when you send your future statesman to your alma mater. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best.